It's 21st of July 2018 and there's 2 months away until FIFA 19. 2 months. 2 actual months till FIFA 19 that we gotta wait. Like... Hey, what's up guys, here and welcome to another video on my channel, and today we're going to be going through all the FIFA 19 leaked footage all over the internet right now. There's so many videos, some videos that you have seen, some videos you haven't seen, and some brand new tactics. From what I've seen, it looks like just a reskin, but I'm going to give my opinions. You guys give me your opinions down below in the comments. You guys may have seen a few of these, but a few of these I've got from Twitter, so if you guys don't go on Twitter, you may not have seen it. But with that said, let's get into the FIFA 19 leaked footage so far. So as you can see from the screen, this is some footage from people taking actual cameras and put it on the screen. So as right now is Man City versus Manchester United in the Champions League, and you can see the priceless MasterCard branding. You can see the Champions League logos right there. You can see the players, and from what I can see, is this an improvement to you? Do you think that the players is different? But quickly, I want to pause it on this attacking tactic. Now, if you use your D-pad, if you press left or right, it's of course mentality, so attacking, defensive, pop the bus, etc. When you press upwards, I believe that's going to be for counter-attacking and all that good stuff. And if you click down below, there's offside trap and swap wings, and that's the current D-pad that we've always had really since the FIFA started. However, if you go look at this right now, attacking tactics is now part of the mix. And I think if there's attacking tactics, there will also be defensive tactics. So right now you can see getting bots, attacking fullbacks, hug sideline, and also extra striker. So it's almost like it's making it easier for people just to not press the pause button and just get into the game. Do you think that these will be a massive factor? I think that what EA is trying to do here is that because they know about the pro scene, and with pros there's not an awful lot of difference they can do to their team to make each pro different to the other pro, that I think they're just going to give them a bunch of just weird tactics that casual players like me and you typically would never really use, because it's just seen as too extra. Unless if you're actually a FUT Champions player that you play that week in week out, then there is more chance of you guys using this, especially if it is actually useful. Like getting bots, I'm presuming that's what a striker is supposed to do anyway, but I guess it's attacking, so it could also mean your left wingers, left forwards, all that good shit. So attacking tactics, that's the thing in the game that you can select with your D-pad. So that's a new thing. Also, big news for you guys that play FUT Champions. Let me set the scene for you. You're playing FUT Champions, and that you're dominating some guy. He's like some 10-year-old kid, and then he just runs on a wing, cross the ball into Ibrahimovic, and he scores a header in like the 80th minute when you've been dominating the whole game. You've hit the post 5,000 times. You fucking pray to Jesus. He says piss off. So you're fucked here, mate. So you can see the goal. 10 minutes ago on the clock, you know that you were better than the other kid. Guess what he does? Pop the bus. Now, for FIFA 19, that little dickhead 10-year-old kid can no longer pop the bus against you. Right now, as you see here, you can see it has 5 little dots there, 5 little things that you can select, and that means that there is no pop the bus, or is it overload? Overload, the thing above ultra attacking. Not gonna lie, the entire no one ever used the overload feature unless if you were like a pro. No one really ever bothered with that. And with Pot the Bus, everyone bothered with that. I never touch Pot the Bus. I go ultra defensive sometimes if I need to, but never Pot the Bus, because I have feelings also. I'm a good person, so I don't go Pot the Bus. No Pot the Bus. It should not be in the game, and hopefully it is in the game. So thank God for that. And as we roll through with some more footage, you can see your Real Madrid versus PSG. You see a bunch of other teams in there. This likely will be the demo. So the demo will have all these teams in, and you will have Real Madrid, both Manchester clubs. I believe Tottenham should be in there also, and also Bayern Munich, Dortmund, and also Atletico Madrid. 3 teams I was in the journey last year, all the licensed clubs. So this is what should be in the demo as well. So these are the 9 teams that you are able to use. So no Tigres, no LA Galaxy, no random teams like that no one really cares about. 9 top quality teams. That's all the Champions League for you guys to use for the demo. So that's some demo information right there. But I am expecting for FIFA 19 demo that we will have a little tiny sneak peek of the journey as well. The journey will be out for the 3rd season now, the last season as well. Thank God for that. And it will be for Alex Hunter doing the Champions League again, which will, yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Let me know down below also. Have you guys even completed the journey? I haven't yet. I think I've only just got to the halfway stage that like I signed for a new club, which I signed for Atletico Madrid. But I'd rather just play like an actual My Pro than play with Alex Hunter, because I don't have any kind of sentimental value to Alex Hunter. I really just don't care. That sounds bad to say, but I really just aren't that bothered about Alex Hunter. What I don't get about EA, if they want to make the journey like so insane, like they could make it so that you at least name the player yourself and you could customize him, but just do the same thing. If you could customize the player so it actually is in your name, I think that'll make people a lot more bothered about it. honestly, something simple like changing a name so it's your name. So if I can call my player Dean Morney and make him bold so he looks like Dean Morney, I think I would love to play the journey a lot more because that's Dean Morney. So you can see all the Champions League kind of licensing. You can see the trophy there. You can see right now it's Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund. It's got the national colours on the side of the trophy. It looks all nice. However, is this the same to normal FIFA 18, 17? Does this look the same compared to what you're used to? I want your thoughts on this. Do you think this is good enough? I don't know. I think that there's not an awful lot EA can do when it comes to graphics. I think that we are so used to each year there's better and better graphics that we just think that there's a next level to shit. When I think that this is pretty much the limit that we can get to without it being like insanely like Battlefield realistic. Which when it gets to that stage, I just don't think that we are moving away from the actual arcadey kind of game that I want. I don't mind having worse graphics so that my gameplay is better, so that my players turn better. I don't mind that. Thing for me is that I don't mind the realistic gameplay for like career mode or the journey, but when it comes to FUT Champions, I would love it to be a bit more arcade, a bit more fast paced. I guess at times it is fast paced, but when EA, such as Starter Games, keep on changing the game by releasing a patch in the first week, 2 years in a row, which completely changes the game, I think that that is just a piss take. And also on topic of tactics, we have also got a picture here of not just the attacking tactics, but also the defensive tactics. So we've also got striker drop back, team press, overload ball side, whatever that means. I don't know what overload ball side means. That means the side of the pitch that you overload players there. That seems kind of stupid. And then an offside trap. So striker drop back, I guess that would be used a lot if you're trying to win a game. So there are new kind of attacking and defensive tactics, which if to make a difference, then I guess that's better for the pro scene. I have spoken to a few people that's played FIFA 19, like DJ Mario, and I was talking to through Discord, Zwayback, all them lot, and that's actually played the game. And with FIFA 19, I asked them, is it different, the gameplay? And they said that there's brand new skills you can use, that there's actually, it does feel a lot more different, but it's early stages, so we can't really actually tell, because it's EA, about what's going to happen when the game actually comes out. So apparently there's brand new skills that like pros can use to like get an advantage, which to be fair, I'm all for skill. If there's a way for you to be better at the game than the other person, by you knowing more of the game and practicing more of the game, then I'm all for that. As you see right now, this is the FIFA 19 cover screen, the loading screen. You can see Ronaldo there in a Real Madrid kit. Of course, this will be completely changed with, of course, Ronaldo in a Juventus kit. And here are the new gameplay features. So dynamic tactics, so that's what I've shown you with the D-pad. Apparently that is a main feature, which if that's one of the main gameplay features, I'm not looking forward to it. Time finishing, pressing the shot button for the second time just before the player kicks the ball will give you perfect timing, more accuracy. So pretty much low driven, because low driven is quite OP in the game, and that's what happens when you press it twice. I don't know what that's really supposed to be. Curve and speed, giving you more control to get the perfect contact. Poorly timed second input will result in less accuracy, curve and speed, creating risk versus reward situations. So are you saying that if I don't press the shoot button twice now, there's a severe disadvantage on me scoring a goal? Is that a good thing? I mean, what's wrong with just a B button? I mean, I guess there's your low drivens, that means that you gotta press it twice, and people have now got to a stage that they're kind of used to that now. So I guess it's not a terrible thing, but what does this mean to low drivens? Is it still the same thing, or do you have to press like it's slower to activate the low driven? I don't understand what happens here to the low driven, but is the next page. There's an active touch system, whatever that means. The new active touch system fundamentally changes the way you receive and strike the ball, providing closer control, improved fluidity, creativity, and increased player personality. Okay, I swear we get this all the time, that we get like, oh, last year, people like Ronaldo and Neymar and Sterling, they have like their own unique way to dribbling the ball, which basically means that those players have a massive advantage. For example, how many times have you been, I don't know, you play against Ronaldo, you play against a Neymar, that's, I guess, a licensed player, and that when they are running down the wings, you go to slide tackle them, and they literally just hop the ball over your leg. That's nothing to do with the actual player that's controlling him doing it. That's nothing to do with him. It's just the actual player, the actual game doing it himself, because he's that high-rated player, that he literally can just get out of situations by him doing it automatically. So, if it means by that, I'm not a massive fan of players just doing things by themselves because they're good, but I guess if they are really, really good, I don't know. Give me your thoughts on that one, lads, because it just sounds like if it improves touches, and I'm all for it, but I just don't know it's EA what they actually mean by that. And then there's 50-50 battles, user reactions, and player attributes determine the outcome for winning loose balls around the pitch with increased teammate intelligence and spatial awareness. Every challenge matters in the fight for possession. I don't know what they're going to mean by this. Hopefully we'll get a video by how a player has a more likely chance, because as of right now it's literally just if they're physical then they win the ball, which makes sense in real life, I guess. So we'll see what they really mean by this. I think it just literally just means that they are strong and that they have good positioning. Also, last but not least, about tactics, there is some more tactics, which yet again, it kind of leads to the entire making pro players be more unique kind of thing they got going on. So there's all these offensive styles. So there's offensive styles, I'm presuming there's going to be defensive, there's going to be also going to be like midfield, build-up play, all that good shit. You can increase the depth of your team, you can increase a fast build-up kind of game, which has the width as the players in the box. So that is fast build-up, so that's more for an attacking player. There's going to be like a possession type of offensive style, a counter-attacking wall. Basically, what they're trying to do is just make it so that you can change each fine detail of a team more than you can last year, which I kind of like, especially with FUT Champions, that there's not an awful lot you can really do to try and change your team compared to the other team. So I rate that, I like that, and hopefully that actually makes a difference and it makes one player better than the other because of how their style suits them more than the other. I don't even know at this stage. I'm just hoping that it's just not fucking useless. With that said, that is all I can see right now. There'll be probably more information in the next couple of weeks now, but that is the all new leaked gameplay and also features and tactics in the game right now. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you think that it's going to be any different? Are you looking forward to it? I'm hoping that with the next games, kind of the next new kind of release of the game, that we actually see of the game, that they give us a lot more in terms of new actual features, gameplay features. Not gameplay, but also the actual auto team, a new mode. Give us something new, man. So EA, hopefully you smash it. I hope for the best, man. And with 2 months to go till FIFA 19, I can't wait, man. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash a like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys another time for another video. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.
Attitude, maybe a clean attitude. I'm not here to point at you. Listen to my point of views. I'm just speaking my mind, any solution on what to do. Please don't shoot the messenger, Mr. Prime Minister. Real recognize real. I'm speaking to the youth. I'm speaking to anybody that wants to hear the truth.